Let's begin the presentation then by reviewing just briefly the things that we've been working on. One of the things that I asked everyone to do was to send me a copy of their outline for feedback to make sure you were following the formula for the thesis, which is topic plus opinion on that topic. Then also to make sure that you were following the formula for the body paragraph topic sentences, which express your main points. And that formula includes the signpost words. In this case, there are 3 of them. And also includes echoing the topic, or easier, simpler way of saying it is repeating the topic, just to signal to your reader that you're changing from one paragraph to the next, from one main point that supports the thesis to the next. That's why you're repeating that, just to put everybody's mind back at that overall controlling idea. In this case, it's online social networking. Now, what I want to do is to tell you what you can do, or need to do, I guess, with these 4 sentences that you have written. The thesis and your 3 body paragraph topic sentences expressing your main points. So let's go to a whiteboard, and I'm going to just describe quickly for you probably something that you already know pretty well, which is the basic structure of a 5-paragraph essay. Now, this is not to say that everything you write in life or everything that you write in school will be a 5-paragraph essay. But the reason that we're focusing on this particular form of writing is that it provides a basic template for virtually all of the academic writing that you do. There are some special types of academic writing. Certainly you can't write an abstract in 5 paragraphs, and you certainly, if you're writing something like a literature review or a master's thesis, that's certainly going to be different than 5 paragraphs. But in this class and in most of your basic classes at AIU, you will be able to apply the 5-paragraph structure. These paragraphs are the introduction, body paragraph 1, which is going to express your first main point. Body paragraph 2, which will express your second main point. And body paragraph 3, and I am requiring you to have at least 3 main points. And then the conclusion paragraph. Now, regarding the sentences, I want you to put the thesis as the last sentence of the introduction paragraph. That's what I want you to do with the thesis. Put it as the last sentence of the introduction paragraph. And we're going to be doing a formula here in just a second on how to write an introductory paragraph. I want you to put your topic sentences, those 3 topic sentences that you've written, as the first sentence of the body paragraph. The first sentence. And so you'll be doing that in each one. So that's where those 4 sentences go. They have very specific locations in your essay, and this is those locations. Well, let's go ahead and discuss the formula for the introduction then. Let's go back and grab a thesis. Let's see what kind of thesis statements we've got around here. The formula for the introduction paragraph is 2 to 5 sentences about anything. Don't care, doesn't matter, plus the thesis as the end. Most people think that the introduction paragraph introduces the essay. Nope. The introduction paragraph introduces the thesis. The purpose of the introduction paragraph is to introduce the thesis, which is kind of the whole point of the essay. Okay, so here we've got Nancy's thesis statement. Legalization of drugs will eventually lead to the destruction of families all over the country. Now, This is Nancy's thesis, so I'm going to ask somebody else to do this just to prove a point to Nancy. Will somebody else please look around the room and tell me the first object you see, or somebody else write down the first random word that comes to your mind. Go. Chris Harvey's typing. Dig. Okay, here we go. There's an old saying, when you've dug yourself, can I use dug instead of dig? Yourself into a hole, throw away the shovel, or quit digging. When it comes to America and drugs, currently we are in a very deep hole. However, some people wish to make all drugs legal. Okay, we're done. Just pop our thesis in there, and we are done. So did that just to prove a point that, and I definitely wanted to do it to somebody else besides Nancy, because, this is hers, just to prove to her that not only does it not matter where you begin, it doesn't even matter who gives you the word to begin with. Because the entire point of an introduction paragraph, the entire total 100% complete, absolute, no holes barred, the fat lady has sung point of an introductory paragraph is to introduce this little thing right there called a thesis statement. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters except that you lead up to, in a logical way, that thesis statement. So I want you to quit worrying about this stuff, especially the introductory paragraph. I want to give you these formulas to follow, just as writers have always followed formulas. And there are literally 30 or 40 different formulas out there for starting an introduction paragraph. A lot of it depends upon the kind of writing you're doing, newspaper, magazine, academic article, that kind of thing. But this particular formula is one that I have found works well for the short academic essay.